welcome back to Hachi Rambles. Today's anime is gonna be Oddtaxi. Now, I just finished Oddtaxi, like legit, maybe 10 minutes ago, or 10 minutes before recording this. It was very good. It took me a while to get into this anime though. After about 3 episodes, I was ready to quit. But I kept hearing people were like, oh, it's so good. Oh man, that ending. Oh, anime of the year. And well, I definitely don't think this is anime of the year. After watching the 4th episode, I was hooked. I was like, okay, let me watch one more episode. I was about to drop it because I was like, this is not an anime I really care for. Do I want to spend a couple hours? There's so much anime out there. I'm glad that 4th episode definitely hooked me in. My favorite episode so far. Now let me give you a quick summary of the show. And it's going to be a spoiler-free review because this anime is definitely better going in blind. Because I didn't know anything about the anime when I watched it. I just know people kept saying that was good. So I was like, okay, let me check it out. And it was like a sleeper hit or something like that. So Oddtaxi is set in an anthropomorphic world. And it's about a taxi driver named Okakawa and the people that he has the misfortune of driving around and how they're all connected. And I think one of the reasons why it took me so long to get into this anime, it's a big cast of people. Besides the main guy, there are a lot of background characters and we learn a lot about them. It totally reminds me of the movie Snatch by Guy Ritchie. Yes, I'm giving you a random movie reference because I just watched that like last week and so it's still fresh in my head. But it reminds me of that. Where it's like a whole bunch of people and everyone's doing their own thing and then they're all like connected afterwards. And I'm like, oh. That's what it reminds me of. And now there's just like, so the first 3 episodes, a lot of stuff that's just like person after person. And I didn't really care about any of the people with their flashbacks and their backstories. I'm like, and especially the comedic duo. Not for me. But that 4th episode, oh my gosh, that got me. They introduced a new person and their background story was so good. It got me hooked. And at the end of that episode, I was like, oh, that's what they're doing here. I thought it was going to be something totally different, but I was like, okay, I see you, Oddtaxi. Now, after that, Oddtaxi just became more and more interesting. It was like putting together a puzzle that you didn't have the picture for. So you're just like putting pieces together. And then when you put in enough pieces, you're like, oh, okay, that's what I'm doing. That's really all I really want to get into with this anime. I definitely recommend you watch it. I watched it on Crunchyroll. And it's only 13 episodes long. And it's written by Kazuo Konomoto from Studio Pix and OLM. So definitely check it out. It was definitely good. Not my favorite anime. I definitely don't think it's anime of the year. But what is anime of the year? I would say Jujutsu Kaisen for this year, but it won last year, which I don't think it should have won last year because it wasn't even finished last year, but you know, that's a hot take right there. But yeah, definitely give it a check out if you like taxis and animals. Alright, like and subscribe. Peace out.